Born into an affluent family, graduating from world-renowned institutions, marrying a beautiful model, creating a legendary business empire, and ultimately making a leap to become the President of the United States, Trump's life journey can be described as an enviable path of victories. In this issue, we will delve deep into the figure of Trump, a person who has captured, starting from the rise of the 1890s gold rush. At that time, the gold rush swept through the United States, with many Americans dreaming of getting rich overnight. They mounted their horses and headed towards the gold rush hotspots. During this period, there emerged a distinctive young man who didn't personally engage in gold prospecting but cleverly provided services for the gold seekers, catering to their accommodation and entertainment needs. His intelligence and wit propelled him to the forefront of this gold rush, leading to the road being named by Mary Road. This unique young man was none other than Trump's grandfather, Friedrich Trump. He didn't limit himself to gold prospecting but instead established his own business on By Mary Road, offering services to the gold seekers and amassing considerable wealth. Subsequently, he utilized his earnings to purchase a significant amount of real estate and land in New York, venturing into the field of real estate investment. His business acumen and decision-making laid the foundation for the Trump family. Trump's father, Fred, similarly in the early 1920s, he constructed affordable housing suitable for the middle and lower income groups, contributing to the family enterprise. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in the Queensboro of New York. Even from a young age, he displayed vibrant and confident traits. Growing up in a privileged family environment, his personality gradually became audacious. Despite his father's efforts to discipline him by enrolling him in a military school, Trump continued to excel in academics and sports. He graduated at the top of his class and earned the title of most favored male student among the entire female student body. After graduating from the military school, Trump initially attended Fordham University in New York for 2 years before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania to study real estate. During this period, he continuously absorbed business knowledge and cultivated a keen business insight. Trump often boasted about his intelligence, claiming he had a natural aptitude for scientific research from a young age. This self-assuredness might well be the source of his confidence. However, recent investigations into Trump's academic background have revealed controversies. His niece, Mary Trump, pointed out in her 2020 book that Trump might have gained admission to his educational institutions through improper means. This sparked widespread discussion, but Trump himself vehemently maintains that he possesses outstanding academic abilities, influenced deeply by his scientific research talents. In a survey ranking world leaders' educational backgrounds, Donald Trump also earned second place with the prestige of the University of Pennsylvania, only surpassed by Israeli President Netanyahu, who graduated from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. However, surprisingly, this highly regarded educational achievement was later revealed by Trump's relatives to be a fabrication. In July 2020, Mary Trump, Donald Trump's niece, published a book titled Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man. In this book, Mary not only comprehensively delved into the intricacies of the Trump family, unveiling the strained relationships between the dominant father, the underachieving brother, and the overshadowed younger brother, but also bravely exposed Trump's early fraudulent activities. According to Mary's account, Trump's high school performance was far from outstanding. Fearing that he wouldn't be admitted to a good college, he bribed a brilliant student named Shapiro to take the Scholastic Aptitude Test (SAT) on his behalf, which secured his admission to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. This revelation immediately caught the attention of American netizens. Many people investigated and discovered that Trump's first semester grades at the Wharton School were marked with notable Cs and Ds. Prior to this, it had seemed that the University of Pennsylvania was attempting to distance itself from Trump. Despite being a successful alumnus who became the president of the most powerful country in the world, the university never invited him to deliver a commencement speech. Trump, on the other hand, frequently praised the prestige of the Wharton School, claiming that it qualified him to become a president and that America needed business elites like him to lead. Additionally, Trump had been making donations to his alma mater. Although the amounts were not substantial, the University of Pennsylvania discreetly included Trump's name in the lengthy list of donors, seemingly preferring to keep this matter low-key. The Washington Post even revealed that Trump's enrollment at the Wharton School was not solely based on his intelligence, but rather on his family connections. Furthermore, Trump had a strained relationship with his niece for many years. In July 2020, during a critical period when Trump was running for re-election in the United States, Mary's book was published. Although White House Press Secretary Matthews refuted each allegation in the book, dismissing the claims of SAT. Let's go back to 1968 when Trump graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. At that time, he was at the pinnacle of his physical and career prosperity, far from the familiar image of an elderly person. After graduating from college, Trump embarked on his path as a dominant CEO. Influenced by his father and the family environment, he had already cultivated his business ambitions. During his college years, he had already begun assisting his father with business matters. In 1971, at the age of 25, Trump officially took over the family business, renaming it the Trump Organization. Unlike his father, who had served the middle and working class, the ambitious Trump immediately set his sights on Manhattan, the bustling heart of New York. As a graduate of the Wharton School, he understood that to become one of the world's top billionaires, he needed to establish a foothold in Manhattan. In the 1970s, the U.S. economy was in a downturn, and New York experienced massive corporate bankruptcies and layoffs. The real estate market in New York also suffered a devastating blow. Countless real estate companies went out of business. However, Trump, the astute businessman, knew that once the economy recovered, the real estate industry would surely rebound. In 1975, Trump purchased a rundown hotel near the Central train station in New York for $10 million. After 5 years of careful planning, he completed the renovation in 1980, turning it into the Grand Hyatt New York. This marked a significant milestone in Trump's real estate career. Subsequently, he invested $200 million to construct Trump Tower in the commercial district of Manhattan, providing luxury shops and apartments for the affluent population. Trump Tower quickly became a new landmark in New York. Meanwhile, Trump also ventured into casinos, professional boxing, professional football teams, aviation, and other industries, leading a diverse and flourishing array of businesses. He became a highly admired business tycoon. However, success often comes with challenges. In the 1990s, the U.S. real estate industry once again fell into a slump, and Trump faced a personal crisis. In 1990, banks that supported Trump's investments provided a $65 million bailout, but due to investment mistakes, he accumulated $4 billion in debt within a short 9 months. Trump's Atlantic City casino, the Trump Taj Mahal, also filed for bankruptcy. Yet, Trump's confidence and optimism did not waver. He candidly informed the banks that he could not repay the debt and requested further loans for financial liquidity. Trump was adept at self-promotion and enjoyed the spotlight. He was also a best-selling author. His first autobiography, The Art of the Deal, was published in 1987 and immediately became a bestseller, reigning at the top of the bestseller list for 32 consecutive weeks. Nevertheless, regardless of his public image as a politician or a businessman, he had lived a life that many envied. He had been a billionaire, a president, married to beautiful women, and had successful children. His life was full of legends. Therefore, it's unnecessary to overly concern oneself with others' opinions. The most important thing is to be true to oneself.